I recommend you drink some fasting. Wait.
Hey y'all. So as you may remember, I brought home a piece of bamboo. Now, you want to know what it was I wanted to try doing with that piece of bamboo? And the reason I picked a dry piece, I wanted to try the bamboo fire saw. Now, I've been going at it for 2 days now, and I just got my first coal. Which, to be quite honest, that beats the bow drill, because with the bow drill it took me, several months. Okay? And maybe it's because I got experience with friction fires now, or I don't know, but I got my first coal. Now let me explain to you how I did this. First, I made this notch, which was far too big. I wasn't able to get all that heat accumulated in one spot. I made this one, which was a lot smaller, but it's burnt through now. And I almost got a coal. I had one, but I stopped too early. Then I did this one right here, and I got my coal out of that. Now, what I used for tinder, or first for bit of tinder, is I used the outside part, or the fluffy part of the bamboo. In other words, let me get my knife here. What I did is I took the back of this. First, I scraped off this light fluffy stuff. Alright. Powdery stuff, whatever it is. And then what I did is I pushed down harder to get these shavings. See them there? Now those, in my experience, they burn very hot. And they light easily at that. So, yeah. And here's the saw section. This is my first one. You can see how it's all smoothed out now. This is the one I just got a coal with. But I'm going to flip-flop it for y'all today. And I'm going to use another end. And I'm going to try and recreate this. And I'm going to show you how I do it at the same time. Okay? So, let's aim the camera down just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright. First what I did is I just kind of carved this out right here to try and create that sharp edge. You don't want nothing really sharp, you just want something about butter knife sharp. Alright. And remember how I said there's this papery stuff on the inside of the bamboo itself? Alright, it's this stuff right here. That'll take a spark pretty well, actually. And then I just did a little bit of carving on this side. Not much, just a little bit. Alright. Now that's pretty relatively sharp. And then what I would do is I'd do this, and I'd lean into it, and I'd do that. See, most of the survival books are going to say you should, or you'd have it, between two sticks, but this worked better for me. Alright. Now, for the fireboard itself, first what you want to do, or what I did personally, took my knife, and then I started drilling right here. I put my finger on the other side, okay, and then I just drilled until I could feel the knife, just the barely tip of it poking through. Alright. And then I started boring it out without going any deeper. Alright. Alright, at that point, now you can, right there, you can see a little spot where it's starting to poke through. Alright, at that point, what I did is I just scored right across with the serrated part of my blade. Alright. And then, just to make it easier for the saw to fit in the slot, I just made a couple minor cuts on either side. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tinder off of this right here, and then we'll turn the camera back on and show you and give it a go. Hopefully I'll have enough energy to do it again. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're just going to get enough of these scrapings to make a little pinch like that. You can go about egg size if you like. Alright, and then I'm going to set these aside because I did it differently last time. Or differently. Alright, what you're going to do, or what I did, is if you have a belt, it's recommended you have a belt for this, because it'll just make it more comfortable. Alright, you're going to prop that in with your belt, and you're going to lean into it, make it nice and stable. If you want to, you can lift your leg up to make it a little more stable. You're going to put your saw right there on, or put your fireboard right there on there, okay? Right there on the saw. I'm going to take my phone out of my pocket. Alright. And then I'm going to try and just push it into the ground just a little bit. And then you're just going to slowly do this. What this is going to do is burn in just like you would with a bow drill. And it's going to help drive any unwanted moisture out. See, that's the problem I'm having right here. Is it's wanting to turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sharpen this end and then make this end blunter. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera off and do that real quick, and I'll get right back on. Alright, I'm going to try and push that into the ground just a little bit. Alright. Now let's try again. But I got it on the wrong side. There we go. Now you're just going to do this for a while. You don't have to really put any kind of oomph into it. Just do this. You're basically warming it up, driving any unwanted moisture out of the bamboo. And just do this until the saw itself starts to turn brown. Okay? The nice, even, long strokes. Alright, now it turned brown. And I got that little hole going right there. Alright, then what you're going to do is you're going to take take a piece of skin off the bamboo or a flexible stick or whatever. Take your little tinder bundle and push it right there. You don't want it tight. You do not want it tight. And then you're just basically going to hold it like that. Alright, now let me get this back in the ground. Hopefully I'll be able to do this again. It was hard. And it takes a lot out of you. because this was probably my 6th or 7th try last time I got a cold. So I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna push this in the ground nice and good because I don't want this rotating on me. That's more annoying than anything. Yep. Alright, y'all got play with this for a minute. That might work. Take this. Prop it into your belt. Slide into place. Oops, popped off my belt. There we go. I got it supported with my knee. And once again, nice, even, somewhat long strokes. Then I started to pick up speed once I could smell it. Then I applied a little more pressure. I can see smoke now. Then I focus in the one little area. Go as fast as you can. Give it everything you got. Alright. Let's see if I got one. I'm not sure. I think I stopped too early. No, I have a cold. Alright. At this point, careful not to drop it. Put it into your little tinder bundle. Alright, at this moment, it's just like a normal bow drill. See how it's smoking? Or a normal ember. Alright, let it gain some strength, and then give it a little bit of air. Alright, now I'm going to fold over. There we go. Fire. And this is a major deal for me because this would be the second friction fire method I successfully did. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy If any of y'all who's better at this than I am saw where I did something wrong, please let me know. But obviously what I did worked. So, yeah. I'm happy now. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see y'all at some point. Hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. That's my second friction fire technique. I think next I want to try the fire plow. There's a reason I'm avoiding the hand drill, and that's because for some reason I'm just doing it wrong or something. I can't even get smoke out of that, but with the fire plow I can. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah. And my old ones. And after a while, the board's gonna start to look like that. And friction bamboo has a very unique smell to it. But yeah. And this cedar bark, it'll smolder for a long time. It'll just sit there and smolder, or you could blow it in the flame. It's one thing I like about it. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care.